How to generate leads when you have no traffic. This is a classic beginner problem, totally cool, and good news, it's been solved. In this video, I'm gonna show you guys how I started with no traffic, no leads, no lists, nothing else, and ended up getting a ton of leads from my funnels and my internet products so strongly that actually I had a hard time turning it off. Let's dive in. Just real quick, I want you to know I'm glad you're looking up this video, probably before you have a product. Solve this problem before you have a product. How do you get attention and how you get leads and how you're gonna get people to come, traffic? That should be solved before you actually ever build a product, right? That's actually really risky to build a product and not have solved that problem. That's how my first 34 tries failed. Okay, I went through 5 years of failures with this. So when I started out, I was very similar. I had no product, I had no list, no traffic, didn't have money for ads. I was completely broke, negative cash flow. Built most of my company sitting on a couch, right, super early in the morning before my 9-to-5 job when I worked somewhere else. And so what I'm gonna do in this video is I'm gonna show you guys some very simple ways that are free that will result in a lot of traffic up front, but also can continue in traffic even if you try to turn it off. Strategy number one, the easiest way to get attention and leads and traffic for your thing is content. Creating content, right? You don't have to do everything I'm doing right here with these sweet cameras and all this, you don't. In fact, most of the time, I went through and I created 4 podcast shows, and 3 of the 4 were super unprofessional, okay? I just literally used the voice memo app on my phone, and that's how I created a podcast, just talking right into my phone. Russell Brunson does the same thing. Don't complicate it, don't think you need all this stuff, okay? You don't, just start talking. And the easiest way to start talking is to talk about the stuff that is now, that is present, that is controversial, okay? And that is, think about, make launches great again is on my shirt. I mean, come on, what does that remind you of? I'm right on the line, baby, right? And those are the best things to talk about and actually get evergreen traffic forever because people look it up and they want to, right, stand in the way of flowing traffic. I went on a 3-week backpacking trip when I was growing up. And I remember the end of week 2, one of the rivers had dried up. It dried up and we were supposed to refill. We were way above tree line and we were supposed to go refill our water, and it was supposed to be our last refill point before we came back to like our little base camp. It's 3 weeks is a long time to be out walking around, you know? So we get to this river and it was dried. And we're, oh my gosh, like what are we gonna do? And so we had to ration out water. I'll tell you what we didn't do. We didn't just like take a shovel and start digging where the riverbed was. We found another river. Right? And that's the exact same thing when it comes to traffic. You have to understand you don't create traffic. You step in front of it. Traffic already exists. So you're not creating traffic, you're capturing it. And think of it like that way. You need to find existing rivers. And one of the easiest ways to find existing rivers is to make content. And to not make content on the internet is like buying a gold mine and saying, you know what, I'm gonna be the only worker here, but I'll never get dirt on my shoes. It's like, come on. Or like being at a pool and being mad you got splashed. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, you're gonna pay to play? What is the internet? The internet is content. It is crazy for you to be on the internet and be an internet business and not make content. You're not playing. Play the game. The game requires you to make content. The easiest way for you to do that, talk about the stuff that's happening right now with your dream customer in mind. What would they look up? What are the things that they would want? And then we end each one of the episodes with a little call to action. Stay tuned to the end of this video, I'll tell you what I mean. Strategy number 2. All right, while you're making lots of content, I strongly encourage every single one of you to own interviewyourname.com. Okay, you can look at interviewsteve.com, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Strategy number 2 is get yourself interviewed. You should own interviewyourname.com. This is the easiest, freest, most dumb, easy way to get traffic in the entire planet, okay? Okay, you have to understand, so you can check out interviewsteve.com, and what I have on there is a quick video saying, finish watching this, you know what I'm talking about, but I say like, hey, check it out. You want to interview me on your show? I'm totally down to get on your show. Oh my gosh. Put down below with like all the details and all that stuff, and we'll reach out to you when it's a good fit for us. That's so easy. And I've been doing that strategy for over 3 years now. And because of that, I have been on hundreds of guest podcasts, hundreds of summit interviews. Because of that, I have gone out and been invited to, I've spoken on so many stages, you guys, and it's not like rah, I'm not trying to brag here, but the reality is it's free attention. It's free. And does the content die? No. In fact, it lives way past me. This is like practically part of my legacy that I'm doing this right now. It's gonna live way past me. And when I say a call to action, when I say a little link, when they say on the interviews, Steve Larsen, thanks so much for being on this podcast. Where can people find out more about you? Right? That's like customary. Everyone asks that. What do you say? Dude, don't say, here's my Facebook profile. No. You say the URL of whatever you're trying to get attention to and traffic to and promote. Free traffic the rest of your life. We have so many natural opt-ins for our funnels. I can see it. We track it every day. I'm looking at it. We have far more than a lot of people with paid ads because I just continue to put out little tiny pieces of content. That's free. That's awesome. And it's one of the easy ways to do. Steve, but I'm a nobody. Why would anybody interview me? They would interview you because you did step 1 of this video. Before I show you the fastest method to getting traffic and leads, my friend, please subscribe. This is awesome stuff, and it is better than most paid courses. All right, I also want to know down below, so click subscribe. It's free for you. It means a lot for us. Down below, though, I'd love to know, tell me if you got interviewyourname.com. All right? You're welcome. I just gave you a raise. Click down below, and then put in the comments, hey, yes, I went and I got it. After I went through 34 product tries that all sucked, all right, we ended up going through 46 successes. Okay, 46 successes. Say it 5 times fast. And there's a lot. And that's where all the money's come from. And there's a really key thing that I learned between those two, because the end of the 34 failures and the beginning of the 46 successes, there's a lot of lessons, but one of them in particular, I remember I was still working for ClickFunnels, and I walked into Russell's office and I said, dude, I got this funnel. It's awesome, man. It's making $1,000 a week without my involvement at all. I'm not paying for traffic. I'm doing exactly what I told you the first 2 steps of this video. And he looks at me and he goes, you should turn on ads. He's like, that's awesome, man. You should turn on ads. And I was like, no, man, it's so cool. It's pure profit. I don't need to turn on ads. It's just $1,000 a week. And that continued over a year. So it made a good chunk of cash. And it wasn't until the end of that I can't remember who it was. I saw a video and this guy said, a real marketer will want to be able to spend as much money as possible to acquire a customer. And I was like, oh, I'm getting lucky. That's dangerous. And what I started realizing is all the free and the organic and the content, whenever somebody comes and they purchase from me, it is my job to take that and dump it into ads. Okay, you have to understand, and I want you to write this down, money is faster than time. I think I was mowing the lawn when I had that epiphany. Money is faster than time. You think about resources, what resources are at your disposal? Yes, do the first 2 things in this video, it's free. Okay, but it takes your time. What's faster than time? Money. Money's faster than time because I can take the cash and I can send some of it to Mark Zuckerberg and I can say, here you go, right? Or I can send it someone to YouTube and they will dump my pitch in front of so many people way faster than could organically find it. Okay, big lesson here. So how are you to get leads? Yeah, I gave you 2 things for free, but don't skip past ads just because you're getting lucky. It is my strong belief that unless you take the cash from those free things and dump it into the paid, you're kind of getting lucky, and you're not a real marketer. Right? A real marketer will want to spend as much money to acquire a buyer as possible at break even. Okay? Think about this. If I can spend $50 to acquire a buyer profitably, and you can only spend $5, I'm going to crush you, even if my product is worse. Ooh, that's why this is such a big deal, okay? So reinvest profits, from organic and free strategies into the paid stuff. I got a free gift here for you that's right along the lines of what I was just talking about. If you're visual like me and you need to see it, go to yourfinaloffer.com. The link is in the description and in the first comment. And what it is it's a free summit. It's 4 days long, and it will teach you. I interviewed 30 very amazing professional internet entrepreneurs who make a lot of money. And I said, what would you do if you had only one last offer that you could toss out there? Let's say you're sick or something was going on in your life and you could only put one final offer out there. What would it be? And how would you get traffic to it forever? And those are really valuable things to see, insights from successful people. It's totally free and the link is in the comments and in the description.